Alright, what's going on, everybody? I am in front of the house, and if you're looking, I got the car all opened up. Now why would I do that? Well, I'll show you. Oh, that's right. Today it's getting speakers and an amplifier and wiring for it all. Don't remember where I put my head unit, but anyway, don't expect this to be a very good video. It's gonna be kind of garbage, just because I'm trying to, it's like less than 30 degrees outside, so I'm cold, trying to get it done while the sun's still up. But 4x6s, not very deep holes, so I bought the shallowest speakers I could find. The factory radio's been missing. There was a whole bunch of, I mean, what even is this going on? I mean, like, these RCAs, right? They go to here. It's a nice splice job, bro. And I'm sure it works fine, but yeah, we're getting rid of it. This antenna, I don't even know where that goes, because we have the factory antenna here. In the back, of course, 4x6s as well. Somebody cut holes in here and had 6x9s, but I'm not trying to advertise what's in the car, because I typically never lock the car. So yeah, I'm definitely not trying to advertise that. So we're just gonna be using the factory 4x6s. Look at all that cancer. Don't you love the cancer? Oh, TCR is rolling right now. Look at this. This punch has just been sitting in my trunk. That's all it's been doing. Look at that. Like, what even, what? Like, what is right? Look at my tools. I've owned these tools for over 10 years. What is humidity? This is ridiculous. I can't take it. I'm gonna rage quit. But we're gonna move back to Colorado in a few years, but until then, keeping it loose here in the ID. So gonna run a power wire from here. Somebody already did that for the head unit that was in it, so I'll probably, I don't know if I'll reuse this wire. Now it looks kind of sketchy. Doesn't even have a fuse on it, so. But I'm gonna run a power wire for the amp and get the head unit in. And fun fact, the carpet of the car comes out like a floor mat, so you can just remove the entire carpet, get down to the bare floor in about 3 seconds. So that's nice. Anyways, like I said, next video, or you know, further along in this video, I'm pretty much just gonna have the stereo in. I'm not gonna film me putting anything in or anything. So just let you know what's going on. All right, stereo update. So it's been a couple days since I shot the first part of the video. Mostly just had life happen, you know, just get grocery shopping and all that kind of stuff. So anyways, we got her installed. I left a couple things loose. I have some loose ends to tie up. I left this loose on purpose, mostly because, there you go. Mostly because when I install a stereo, I know you can hear speakers clipping and everything, but I really like to kind of see it. So I can lift this up and kind of look at the speaker and make sure that it's happy or not. Now, I pulled all the wire. There was actually existing wire here. You can see that wire there? There's actually existing wire running from the original head unit back to the rear speakers, where they put those 6x9s in the rear deck. So I reused that, but now power goes from the amp in the trunk. It actually comes forward to the front speakers. So here's the head unit, JVC RX605, and so, you know, it's a radio
today.
And this comes from the 80s. So, you know, back when they used to stack in a car. So you'd have this, and then like under it you would have a CD player under it, You know, stack the different, you know, units. So it's got a CD button here. So if you look,
Lamb of God, which means this amphitheater. No.
so obviously the screen here doesn't change because it's a radio. It's saying that you got it in the CD function, so then now the CD player would turn on, right? Well, what I did is, bing bong, there's your CD function. I just kind of came out of here. You know, it's about an 8-foot cord, so, but that way, because I don't listen to CDs, you know, it's 2020. I plug my phone in and listen to that. But anyways, we'll go look at the rear install. You're not gonna see the speakers in the rear, because I'm not a drug addict. I didn't put them there. They're mounted in factory slots. There and there. So, fun fact, here's the factory speakers. Were actually still installed in there. And they don't come out of these. You see, this looks misleading, like it would come out. It doesn't. Trust me, I tried. They're riveted in. And those are the rivets. You'd have to punch the rivets out to reuse these baskets. So instead of doing that, there was also 2 metal clips that connected to these. So I was able to actually use those metal clamps and slide them in the new speakers. It actually clamps to the deck. So you can't see them because the grills are kind of part of the assembly, but trust me, it's pretty cool mounting system actually. In the trunk. Oh, and I did not mount the capacitor because I got to just looking at it and I was like, digital readout display, consistent power for better sound, get more bass. I'm kind of like, or get better bass. I'm kind of like, you're gonna explode. So just you don't need power running through you, because you will explode and catch my car on fire. So I didn't use it. This is some of the existing wire that was running through the car. That's the old amplifier ground that the previous person had. Basically what I did is I reused. I'm back. I dropped the phone. So this is kind of the wiring here that I ended up reusing, and then I reused this line as well as the remote. There's the amp. You know, the wiring's not pretty. I need to go through and zip tie everything, but I got to thinking about it after I mounted the radio. It's mounted up on this rusty rusty, you know what you call it, it's just structure, but I got to remembering that my trunk leaks water, so the amp's probably gonna get soaked and fried. So oh yeah, and real quick, that CD player is a 2-channel, or that radio deck is a 2-channel. So I bought these splitters to split the 2 channels into 4 channels. So that's how we did that. So I have a right and a left. I don't have a front and rear. I don't have a fader, but you know, I mean, I've got separate gain for the front and rear channels anyway. The front channel's got its own gain. The rear's got its own gain. So I'm able to set the fade the way I like it from there. But yeah, there you go. It sounds all right. It sounds like 35-watt speakers. Nothing special. But my favorite thing is the stealthy install, especially once I get all that wiring back there tucked. And here, I mean, you can pull these carpets up. You wouldn't see any wires. The only wire you see is that one because I need to tuck it. And there's this one sneaking out of here. But so obviously I don't want to get copyrighted on that music, but yeah, it looks pretty good. It's pretty stealthy. You know, nobody knows that there's a amp and 4-gauge wire and all that kind of stuff running through this car because look at this head. Like, so I definitely like the, you know, sleeper installs. I'm a sleeper kind of guy. I love taking things like this and making it drive, you know, big amps. I mean, it's got a 5-band equalizer on it, and it actually works pretty well. So, you know, I mean, it does everything I needed to do. And it can play tapes. I have a tape of Type O Negative Bloody Kisses. I just need to find it. I'll pop that in. That'd be a good little tape player test. Anyways, this video's been long enough, so it's got a stereo now. I don't have a TCR tagline, but pretty happy to have it done for sure. It'll be way better than listening to the sound of leaky windows and air and a screaming diesel engine that got to put that rear diff in as soon as the weather starts to warm up. Anyways, later.